Homeschooling, that's what I'm talking about today, and I'm starting right now. Hi, my name is rebelann-mueller, and I'm a realtor here in the Boise and Treasure Valley area with Better Homes and Gardens, 43 Degrees North Real Estate. Do me a favor, if you're enjoying my content, let me know by hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button down below, and that little bell. I post new videos every Friday, and I don't want you to miss a thing. Before we get started, I do want to give you a tip on this. There's no need to grab a pen and take notes. If you stay to the end of this video, I will tell you where you can find all the homeschooling groups and resources that I'm about to share with you. So in light of the coronavirus pandemic, I thought this would be a great topic. I keep hearing the words homeschool pop up in various social media outlets, and since we're seeing schools around the country being closed, some even until next year, here in Ada County, they're going to be closed until April 20th. We found out the other day on March 24th. And we really don't know if that will be extended beyond that date. So a lot of us are kind of wondering, how are we going to manage this with our children? And I know that Idaho does have a lot of great resources for homeschooling. So let's dive right in. And a lot of what I'm about to share with you may surprise you as much as it did me. So let's talk about Treasure Valley homeschool resources. Homeschooling is becoming more widely popular and accepted throughout the country, and no state offers more homeschool freedoms than Idaho. It's actually pretty easy to start the homeschooling process here. The state doesn't require any registration or sign-up procedure, nor does Idaho regulate or monitor homeschool education. This allows the parent to choose the curriculum they wish to use. So let's talk about the requirements. Idaho requires that children receive instruction from ages 7 to 16 and that homeschooled students learn subjects commonly taught in Idaho public schools. Seems logical. These subjects include, but are not limited to, mathematics, language arts, science, and social studies. Parents are not required to have any specific teaching qualifications, nor is it necessary to maintain school records or obtain approval from your school district. There are no minimum requirements for days or hours or instruction, no questions to complete about your teachings, and no standardized testing requirements. Keep in mind, although it is not required for children to take the standardized tests in Idaho, it can be reassuring for you to confirm your child's educational process. Online resources are available that do provide standardized testing from the comfort of your own home. For more information on standardized testing, you can go to homeschoolsidaho.org. Regardless of the fact that the state does not require specific record keeping, it is a good idea to keep records for a minimum of 2 years that I've read that they recommend. This could include a record of the curriculum that you've used, schoolwork and test results, certificates and achievement, and even attendance records. Now let's talk about some resources. The best resources available to you as a homeschool parent are actually other homeschool families. The Treasure Valley is home to a variety of groups, organizations, churches, co-ops, and playgroups to help those connections. And I do have a list of groups that you can reach out to at the end of this video that I'll provide for you. Now let's talk about advocacy and support. For nearly 3 decades, Idaho Coalition of Home Educators, as well as the Christian Homeschoolers of Idaho, have been fighting for and protecting the rights of parents to homeschool their children. Back in 2008, these two organizations actually merged into homeschoolidaho.org, where you can go there. They do provide a plethora of information on everything you need to know about homeschooling, all the way from how to get started in homeschooling all the way till graduation. The Homeschool Idaho Convention is a 2-day event held annually at the Northwest Nazarene University in Nampa, Idaho. Hundreds of homeschool families there attend the convention for its workshops, the opportunity to purchase and peruse curriculum from countless vendors and curriculum representatives. They also go there to listen to inspiring speakers for expert homeschool guidance. Now, HSLDA, it's a mouthful, is the Homeschool Legal Defense Association. It's a national organization that provides detailed homeschool laws for each state and their website, hslda.org, provides up-to-date information and expert advice for homeschoolers nationwide. The HSLDA began in 1983 to provide affordable legal advocacy for homeschool families. And today, the HSLDA represents thousands of families across the country, guaranteeing the freedom to homeschool without having to face legal threats alone. If you go on their website, just go to the state of Idaho to read more about the homeschooling laws. Now let's talk about SELAidaho.com. This is a place to connect for support and encouraging local area homeschoolers in your Treasure Valley. And everything else, because of the abundance of the choices regarding curriculum and extracurricular activities, co-ops, homeschool hybrids, and charter schools, this can all be super overwhelming, I can imagine. But don't worry, there are many resources available to you online, and your best resource is advice from veteran homeschool families. So in order to do this, to get with other families in the area, feel free to join a group, attend a play date, go on a field trip, and get to know other homeschool families and find out what best works for them. Then do your own research to find out what is right for your family. Remember, no two families are alike, and no one knows your child like you do. That's the beauty of educating your children at home. You actually get to choose how, when, and what works best for you and your family. And bonus, because Idaho and the Treasure Valley are home to such large homeschool communities, many of the recreational facilities in the valley offer homeschool programs and discounts. So always be sure to ask if the facility you're visiting offers a homeschool discount. Now, like I promised, if you want access to the list of local groups in Idaho to connect with, down below in the description of this video is a link to my relocation guide, where you can find all the information regarding homeschooling and much, much more. If you have questions about buying, selling, or investing in the area, please feel free to call, text, or email me. I'm always happy to take your questions and help you navigate the process. Until next Friday, my friends, please stay safe, please stay healthy, and have a fabulous weekend, the best you can regarding the circumstances of these times. And don't forget your wine.